New York, it's time to talk trash. Not like that.
The best way to piss off a rat is to clean up the garbage. Zohran has officially committed the ultimate sin against New York City, I guess. Dumpsters. MAGA has somehow found a way to complain about an objectively good thing. But if you look at the people actually benefiting from this program, they definitely don't seem upset by it.
I'm talking about getting the trash off our streets and into these bins. We've been rolling out our trash containerization plan across all 5 boroughs. Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Such a pleasure. Well, we're actually just coming around to let people know about the trash containers that are coming to the neighborhood. Nice to meet you.
You guys are literally going from door to door?
Yeah. How's it going, sir?
Hey, how are you? We want to make sure folks are aware of this awesome program. Property managers have until the end of this month to sign up to choose between an Empire bin or a wheelie bin.
By the end of this year, your neighborhood might be next.
Zohran is really reviving the old sewer socialist movement, showing people that the government can work for the people. But of course, when the people actually get an upgrade, the owner class starts whining like Napa Valley. Just the first line of this article from the Architect's newspaper will tell you how serious these people are. The year is 2032. You are on a date walking down a picturesque, tree-lined street in Brooklyn. On the next block, the vibe is ruined by a standing army of fetid plastic dumpsters. Your date says, "Wow, I miss the days when there were black trash bags strewn across the sidewalk." Believe it or not, this will happen if we don't stop Zohran Mamdani's misguided Empire Bins plan. Yeah, I don't believe it. They are not seriously suggesting that the dirt and grime and piles of trash bags on the street is part of that old New York charm. I mean, how dare these gentrifiers invade their beautiful mounds of street garbage, festering and attracting vermin like Mar-a-Lago. These dumpsters, it is important to use this word because that's what they will be in practice, will drastically alter the visual streetscape of this city. This article is so bad faith that it needs to go to confession because, my God. Meanwhile, actual New Yorkers are pretty clear that this is what they want.
Mamdani, we need dumpsters. This is unacceptable. It's full of rats. It's gross. Get rid of this parking spot. He can go back to New Jersey. Put a dumpster there. Finish the pilot program. Enough pilots. We already know they work. That should be there in a dumpster. I don't want to walk by rats. He needs to go to New Jersey.
Every time Mamdani actually finishes one of these long-standing projects that started before he even got there, all of the moderates and Republicans claim that it was actually Eric Adams who did it. But look at where their king is now, hawking AI data centers in Wisconsin like a paid jester. If this man was responsible for anything that improved New York City, he wouldn't be getting boos like this.
My name is Eric Adams.
If Eric Adams had any dignity at all, he wouldn't be selling AI data centers. Mamdani is so well loved that they literally have to make up people that hate him, and they ended up doing it in the weirdest way possible. The New York Post got caught faking a cover story claiming thousands of 9/11 families are trying to ban Zohran from attending the 25-year memorial.
Have you been getting that kind of vitriol about your presiding over this 9/11 anniversary?
Well, I think first and foremost, when we're speaking about the horrific terror attack that was 9/11, I look forward to gathering with families of those who were killed, first responders, survivors of one of the darkest days in our nation's history, or the 25th anniversary this September, just as I was there last year. And I will be there because as the mayor of our city, it is a responsibility to stand together with other New Yorkers as we commemorate one of the most solemn days that we have ever had to endure in this city.
The New York Post and the MAGA morons behind it are clearly just being Islamophobic racists. They hate that a Muslim man is going to give a speech at the 9/11 anniversary. And the irony of that is that he is way closer to the Jesus figure that they preach we should all follow If they ever actually, went to their churches, they would know that.
You can say whatever you want to say, but this Muslim is putting Christians to shame. He is.
Yes. And they
I'm not a
don't like
religious
it.
man. This dude watched the fucking World Cup in prison. He went to jail to watch them in prison. He talked about how a couple of 100,000 black people had left New York and he wanted them to come back. He is everything, because the thing of the matter is, it isn't who you worship, it's the face. Like in America, we had to create these deities in our image so that we could worship them. Jesus had to look like Tristan from Legends of the Fall, or people couldn't do it.
Legends of the Fall fucking
He had to
reference.
look like Brad Pitt.
That's hilarious.
It's pretty good.
And the truth, if you are real, I think that there is more to say for a man that lifts the poor, that feeds the hungry, that employs the people who are unemployable, that walks among the people, than powerful white men who consort with a pedophile.
Yeah. Truth.
Who's the more Christ-like?
It turns out people do like politicians. If they aren't literal rats who complain about trash containers, progressives seem like the only people in government right now at all concerned with their jobs, which is why Ro Khanna is calling for a factory reset on the Democratic Party.
Some of them seem like they want to take down the party from inside. How does that work with your role as a voice within the Democrat Party and these people who say essentially they want to use the framework, the resources, the voter polls or whatever else that the Democrat Party can offer them, but they don't actually want the party to continue as it now exists?
Well, the Democratic Party needs reform. Look, this is a party that hasn't delivered enough for working class Americans. We shouldn't have supported NAFTA. We shouldn't have supported China into the World Trade Organization. We shouldn't have watched wealth pile up in Wall Street and Silicon Valley while unions were decimated. And what people are saying is we've got to get back to our FDR roots. We need to be a party that is for the working class. We need to be a party that has economic prosperity across this country for every American. And we need a new, bold economic vision. So I think the reform is good as long as it is for ordinary Americans who have been shafted in the current economy.
Everyone just wants a government that does their damn job. Everyone wants potholes fixed. They want rents lowered, the inflation to stop. We all want New York City's record lowest shootings, lowest crime in general. We want good schools, and all we have to do to get it is elect someone who will stop taking evil corporate donor funds. Who would have thunk? Subscribe to US Democratic Socialists and check out our live stream tonight at 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Central. After the polls close in Michigan, Iago and I will be breaking down all of the news, so you should come hang out with us. I'm Tony Hinderman, and I'll catch you next time.